Terrence, welcome back on the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, you guys. Definitely to start the new year.
We had to have you back.
You are part of our family. I was telling Terrence when we were talking on the outside how awesome he is and how I've just been watching him just mature into what he's doing. And he's doing some awesome things. And I know we're going to have a super duper show. So you want to make sure that you get your pen and paper. And I hear this, I heard it through the grapevine that we're being live on Facebook. And as I'm talking, I love to look at my friend. I love it. She makes me laugh. Okay, we're going to get into the show in a minute, but next time when Terrence comes, I'm wearing a 3-piece suit. Terrence will put you live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, it doesn't matter. And he's got a lot of followers. Hey, Facebook. Hey Instagram.
By the way, he is fresh to death in here,
yes,
in his 3-piece suit and trench coat.
And
let's not get it twisted.
And a tie, girl. You better stop.
What question you got for Terrence? Because I know how you are. You got to set it off.
We've been watching Terrence. He's got a lot of questions on Instagram that I wrote down. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Terrence, before I ask you the first question.
Well, I'm Terrence Fulton. I quit my job, decided to do real estate. It just so happened to be working out. You know,
man, is it working?
You ever thought about going back to that 9 to 5, even when you have a bad day? This is one of the questions, so I'm just following suit.
Right? Honestly, no. No.
Listen.
No. I honestly, not one time. You know, you're going to have your ups and downs. You'll have your days that you feel unmotivated. Julia may not know that because every time she called me, I'm always motivated. But
yes.
I really get in that space, but I know it's for me. Once I decided to quit my job, I was at peace with it. The hard part for me was turning in that resignation letter. Once I gave him that resignation letter, it was on. A lot of people be thinking I be lying. Oh yeah, you miss it. You just saying it. No, for real. I don't miss it at all. I never thought once, did I make the right decision? Maybe I'm young and dumb.
Trust me, no,
maybe I am young.
No, you're not.
No, sir.
One thing I was at peace with, though, I'm going to be honest, I like to tell people that I left a $80,000 paying job. I don't want people misconstrued that I worked a Walmart job or something, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm just trying to put it in some context. It was easy for you to know I got a family just like everybody else. That was a very tough decision,
right.
And that was a very tough conversation. But I was at peace with the fact that I said, you know what? If I step out of my business and I only make $20K the first year in business myself, I'm okay with that. I can't compare my first year in business to 100 years of a company. They already got that system built for me. So all he had to do was just hire me and put me in that position. When you just starting a business, you kind of out here just winging it. You don't know. You just trying out different things.
Right.
But I was okay with that.
Well, we're going to talk about the things that you're doing out there. You're young and you're out there investing.
Right.
And a lot of people are interested in becoming a real estate investor.
That's true.
One of the greatest ways that you can become wealthy.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
That I know.
Okay, that you know. You already know. Number one question, and they also ask it on your Facebook page.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of people on here. Somebody already asked, how do I get into real estate? I didn't even get there yet.
305-323-1556, and we'll show you the steps from the beginning to the end on how to become a real estate agent.
Julia Harris, a.k.a. Julia the Realtor, Beachfront Realty, 954-483-9994.
So, back to my question.
Right.
Let's forget the money part. There are so many people that wants to become a real estate investor. If they have everything, how do they find their first deal? What would you tell them?
The best deals are usually off the market. Off the market means not listed. You dealing directly with the homeowner.
Let's rewind, because I want to make sure that we have the answer. Because you got to break it down like we in first grade.
Right.
Okay, because that's not our language. You're saying off the market.
Meaning a distressed property that you know that need a lot of work or need some work. Grass high, paint chipping, roof work, tarp on the roof. We know what's not looking good. A lot of times when they have a tarp on the roof, that means they got roof problems. They don't have money to fix the roof.
Let me ask you this. Does it have to just be distress, or can it be, say, somebody just tired?
That's true, but then you wouldn't really know, because if the house is looking okay, then you kind of gonna walk past it. You could do something what we would call direct mail, where you could mail listings, or you can get a listing from the courthouse. You could deal with realtors. I tell people all the time, realtors are a very important part of the business. Get foreclosures.
Y'all listening out
You
there?
need a realtor. You need a realtor.
I'm going to go back to that. I need to know exactly how to find houses. They're lost. They have nowhere to go. You're saying off the market, and if the house looks like it has issues, issue. How do I find that house? So what you're saying to me is I do direct marketing.
Direct marketing.
So
That's one of.
Maybe we can go to some of the journals, or we can go in the courthouse,
Newspapers.
or probate, or door knocking.
You know what a great probate would be? I said this on a podcast that I was featured on. In Miami, it's like a funeral home on every corner. I tell people all the time, build relationships with the funeral directors, because those are the people we trust in a time of grief. The question a lot of people have is, what we gonna do with mama house? What we gonna do with daddy house? That's when you come into play. You build that rapport. Of course, you want to take care of that family. Mm-hmm. You are a problem solver. Do not look at the money, because if you look at the money, you're going to quit.
Give them 3 pointers on what to do when it comes to finding a real estate investment property. They can do direct marketing. We say go to your funeral homes, or they can knock at the door. Or
Door knocking.
Go down to the county courthouse. There are more ways, but we're going to stress to you those 4 ways to become a real estate investor.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, Julia, you have the mic.
So, Terrence, now that they found a place, how do they get that property? How do they obtain it?
You want to put the property under contract. A contract is a purchase and sales agreement contract. People ask me all the time, do you need to be a realtor to put things under contract? No, you do not need to be a realtor. Doing your due diligence is researching. So by you not knowing a thing about real estate when coming in, you have to rely heavily on your realtor. Your realtor has to provide you the comps for that area, what houses are being sold. You have to know how to estimate repairs. So you're gonna need a contractor that's gonna help you, because you don't know how much a bathroom costs. You don't know how much a kitchen costs. You don't know how much a roof costs. You don't know none of these things. These things need to be a part of your business before you even get a house under contract. You have to know how to negotiate with the seller.
Basically, what you just said is that new investor has to have a team set up before
you even go knock on the people's door.
Right.
Yes.
I remember years ago when investors would want to come to me, and some of them were not serious, pull properties all day long, right offers and right offers. And what happens with a real estate agent, because that is our day job, it is literally hard for us to just pull properties. They have to go through almost 100 properties before they get that first one.
It's a numbers game. Mm-hmm. You have to put an X amount of offers to get X amount of accepted. When you get one, you kind of forget about the other 99 that didn't work. Exactly. You're going to get turned down. I had investors tell me, I put in 4 offers this week and nobody called me back, and I don't know if it's for me. I'm like, 4 offers not enough. It is a numbers game, but I always tell investors, please be courteous of your agent. When I get properties sent to me, I pull my own comps. I look through the pictures to estimate the repairs, and based on that, it's the offer that I put in. Some agents say, go see the house first. I don't have time to see all these houses in one day. I have to kind of go off the top of my head and what I know, my expertise, to put a property under contract.
I like that.
God, he said a mouthful.
That
just boils me. You got to do your homework.
People don't like to do their homework.
Find an agent that's investor friendly. I ask 3 questions when I interview an agent. How long you been in real estate? Mm-hmm. How many deals have you closed? And do you own property?
What type of properties do you invest in?
The ones that need renovation. Ones that need some work. I'm what they would call a rehab. I'm actually the one that goes in and fits up the property. The properties I look for is distressed properties. That's what you want to find. You don't really want to find stuff that's already done up, because they're going to want market value for their house, and rightfully so. You want something that you can get below market value, that you could put some money into and make a profit off of it. Or you have equity in it and you can rent it out.
Do you ever tap into condominiums or
absolutely.
Commercial?
Well, I haven't graduated to commercial yet. Frederick, my mentor, of course he has.
Do you recommend that all these new investors have a mentor?
Yeah, absolutely. You do need a mentor. When I got in real estate, I didn't have a mentor. My mentor was YouTube. You do need a mentor because you need direction.
What good book do you recommend for investors?
The very first book I ever read on my own was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I listened to an audiobook.
This is a nugget for new investors. You have to learn before you earn. People tend to get greedy. They start watching their mentors' dollars, and then they want to jump out and go. Stick with your mentor. The mentor has been in the game longer than you, and they planted a lot of seeds, and so their seeds are going to grow, and you're going to be connected and reap the harvest.
You in it for the long haul? I don't care. You can't be 21 years old in 19 years. One thing you can't cheat is the grind.
Work strides right.
Yeah.
Should new investors immediately go out there and get them an investment company? Do you recommend that?
Yes. Because you won't be able to put the properties in your name. So yes, you create an LLC, you get an EIN number, and you open you a business account. You got to get the foundation right. People looking at what I'm doing now, man, you took off. No, this is a grind that's been going on for 4 years.
Right.
People laughed at me. I remember who laughed at me. They called me crazy. Focus on small wins. Work, Strive, Grind was the very first company I started. I celebrated that. I went out for drinks that night. When I got the EIN number, I celebrated that. And when I opened my business account, I celebrated that. Deposited my first $100. Celebrated that. My Instagram is Work, Strive, Grind.
I was never exposed to that. What be going through your mind when you have this stuff in your hand and then you see your own personal account bill?
I'd be like, wow, I'm an 11-year-old, so that's a lot of money for me.